60 seconds.
All right, focus, people, focus.
Roger.
No, not just the cameras. Everybody focus for a minute, all right?
Hold your horsey, I'm getting it, okay?
So I was making a...
Hey, my name's Raul. I need to know how many people do we have for this edition of You Don't Know Jack. Okay, super, one player. Go ahead and type in your name.
Other short, fat, bald guys who works here and has a big...
Oh, yeah, hey, I need to know if you want to play a game with 21 questions or a game with 7 questions. All over it for you.
Robert Goulet.
30 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer is B, as in Bonanza. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, baby.
All I'm saying, don't be talking trash about Grady.
So 20 seconds.
Grady was righteous.
20 seconds.
20. Hey, when a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on the keyboard, all right? Follow me? It's real easy.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9.
But
8.
started out
7.
okay.
Okay,
6,
let's get rid of
5,
that desktop.
4,
Go to black.
3.
Ice. Paid for by the National Ice Board. Not affiliated with the National Water Council or the National Association for the Advancement of Water Vapor.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, welcome to the show. I see you're playing by yourself tonight. Very interesting. Hey, did you ever see that show Friends? Yeah, apparently not. Well, you're playing by yourself this time around, huh? Hey, don't worry about it. I do it all the time. Okay, let's go. Time to pick a category.
And now climbing up the charts all the way to number 1.
Here we have Horse Shack, baby. We're playing for $3,000 this time. Okay, you jet setter, you. Imagine this. You're traveling through an unspecified European country when one of the locals runs up to you and screams, "Horse Shack! Horse Shack!" What would be the most appropriate response? I am not a prostitute. I didn't touch your cattle. I'd prefer to take the train, thanks. Or American. And that train's just about to derail. For the curious, here's the right answer. Arnold Horseshack from Welcome Back Kotter says that in the old country, his last name means the cattle are dying. You must be in Britain. Give me a category. Well, what do we have here? Quit your griffin. I got $2,000 says you don't know this one. All right, listen up. If you played You Don't Know Jack Volume 1, you better remember that a griffin is a mythical beast with the head of an eagle and the body of a lion. If game show producer Merv Griffin's body were made up of the hosts of his 2 most successful game shows, what would this particular griffin look like? Would it have the head of Bob Barker and the body of Monty Hall, the head of Alex Trebek and the body of Pat Sajak, the head of Richard Dawson and the body of Dick Clark, or the head of Chuck Barris and the body of Bob Eubanks? Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune are Merv's most successful game shows, so the griffin would be made up of Alex and Pat. Which is really the best of both worlds. This way you retain the pretentiousness of Alex Trebek's head while still being able to experience the pert insouciance of Sajak's body. Category, please.
We're losing him,
On
Doctor.
my count. 1, 2, 3. Never mind.
Shake hands with things that come when you call. How does $2,000 sound? Oh, golly gee willikers, I've been trying to remember this character's name for days now. Can you believe it? Help me out here. Buzz in and type it when you know the answer. He's an animal in a cartoon. The cartoon is set in Canada. He belongs to Dudley Do-Right. Oh, for heaven's sakes, it's Dudley Do-Right's horse. What's his name? Come on, start typing and hit return. Canadian Mountie Dudley Do-Right's horse is named Horse. Yeah, I dated a woman from Canada once. Her name was Canadian Woman. Those Canadians. All right, I need a category. Well, look what you just happened upon, my little friend. You got yourself a Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat questions category is A Little Dabney'll Do Ya. Check it out. I'm going to read off the titles of 7 TV shows, and for each one, you need to tell me if it's a show starring Dabney Coleman or not. As you see each one, if it's a show that stars Dabney Coleman, press 1. If it's a show that does not star Dabney Coleman, press 2. And to skip it, press 4. For each right answer, you get $500. And you lose $500 for a wrong answer or one you don't get to. All right, I'm going to start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. It's showtime. Buffalo Bill, Dabney Cooperman. Madman of the People. The Slap Maxwell Story. Fibber McGee and Molly. Frank's Place. Last one, Drexel's Class. Ain't got no more. Gee, you only got 4 of them right. Well, no surprises here. Let's look at your score. Enjoy those table scraps. All right, pick a category. This category is known as the Betty Ford Clinic for Hankerers. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Okay, if this has ever happened to you, type in your answer. But it's like Saturday morning. I'm sitting around watching those wacky cartoons and even wackier commercials. And then I get this craving, this overwhelming desire, this desperate need for slabs and chunks of, oh, I hanker for a hunk of what? Too bad you didn't type this. I hanker for a hunka, a slab, a slice, a chunka. I hanker for a hunk of cheese. Unfortunately, once I satisfy my craving with a big slab of Gouda, about an hour later, my lactose intolerance kicks in. Oh, forgive me. Throw me a category. All right, give it up for head cheese and cranky fathers-in-law. You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. So you know how Archie Bunker calls Mike Stivic meathead? Now how can I pass this up? Let's suppose his head is really made of delicious meat. Considering that the actor who played this All in the Family character went on to play Sam the Butcher on the Brady Bunch, whom would Meathead probably distrust the most? Stretch Cunningham, Tommy Kelsey, Barney Hefner, or George Jefferson? I'm sorry, children. Please don't feed the loser. Here's the one you didn't pick. Barney Hefner was played by Alan Melvin, who also played Sam the Butcher on the Brady Bunch. It was a very cutting-edge show. Unfortunately, it had a real lack of cutting edges. Give me a category. Order!
Don't shoot! Got him ordered!
Tonight. Savory.
I love you, question 7.
This one's called Dinah Goes Political. $3,000 for this one. All right, don't even try to tell me that you never heard that song that goes, "Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah." You got it? Let's pretend someone's in the kitchen having a kitchen debate with Dinah. Based on this landmark in video history, who'd be in there with her? Kennedy and Johnson, Nixon and Khrushchev, Reagan and Mondale, or Ferraro and Bush? The kitchen debate was an exchange between Vice President Nixon and Soviet Premier Khrushchev near a display of kitchen appliances at the Moscow Trade Fair. It was caught on videotape. Hey, what do you want? It was 1959.
Dinah, if you blow that horn, we will bury you.
Time to pick a category.
Join us as we explore the fascinating world of 8.
Let's see what we got going. 1 inch on equals 1 mile. I'm gonna give away $3,000 this time. Now, is it just me, or does it seem like the people on MASH get lost or stranded on like every episode? Considering the actor playing him was the only one on MASH to serve in Korea, which character should know his way around pretty well and never get lost? Henry Blake, Radar O'Reilly, Father Mulcahy, or Max Klinger? Father? Well, that answer's a sin. Let me show you what I would have picked. The only actor on MASH to actually serve in Korea was Jamie Farr. However, he didn't see any action because he was drafted after the fighting stopped, so Jamie Farr was never in any danger, at least until after MASH. Category, please. Today's specialties include they only make little green cars. $1,000 if you get it. And now, your question. If you buy a Martian-made car with the same abilities as Uncle Martin from My Favorite Martian, what'll happen when you raise the radio antenna? Your car will disappear. Your car will levitate. All the other Martian cars will come to you, or you'll be able to read other drivers' minds. Car goes up, score comes down. I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. Just like Uncle Martin, if you raise the antenna, your car is going to disappear.
All right, let's get some tunes going. Oh, damn foreign cars.
Throw me a category.
The following is a test of question 10. This is only a test.
May I introduce SOL on MTM. $2,000 for a correct answer. You know, in this day and age, it seems like wrongful dismissal lawsuits are happening everywhere you turn. Imagine this nightmare. After station WJM's new manager fires nearly everyone, wrongful dismissal claims are filed. Since he or she is not fired in the Mary Tyler Moore finale, which suit would you not see? Mary Richards, gender discrimination. Murray Slaughter, sexual orientation bias. Lou Grant, age discrimination. Or Ted Baxter, anti-idiocy bias.
But I thought I could have sworn that no, please, no. Ah!
Should have picked this one. On the very last episode of the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Ted Baxter is the only one not fired, which is fortunate because on the witness stand, there's no teleprompter to help him give answers. That'll do it for round one. What do you say we move on to round two? Don't forget, everything in round two is worth double, so heads up. All right, I need a category. We're calling this one Mr. Rogers Goes to Washington. You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. Okay, picture this. As a tribute to Mr. Rogers, Washington, D.C. is rebuilt to look like the neighborhood of make-believe. Which of the following buildings would be turned into a carousel? The Pentagon, the White House, the Smithsonian Institution, or the Washington Monument? In Mr. Rogers' neighborhood of make-believe, the museum is a carousel. So if Washington is the land of make-believe, then I guess the president gets to be Mr. Rogers, and, well, everyone else in Washington would still get to be his puppets. All right, pick a category. Open wide, and get ready for, thingies. How does $4,000 grab you? Okay, I'm talking about these things. You know, I got this, it's so hard to describe to you. They're, if you can imagine, they're like, oh, I got it. You know what? They're like sands through the hourglass. Yes, that's it. They are just like sands through the hourglass. What the hell am I talking about? Type it in when you think you know it. Yeah, do it. Start typing, then hit return. Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. And like nails on a chalkboard, so is watching this show. Category, please.
15!
The category, the acting first lady. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. See if you can wrap your skull around this. Say Nancy Reagan is so disgusted by her guest appearance on an 80s sitcom that she decides to change her Just Say No slogan. Based on the show, what might be your new slogan? Just say no to Arnold. Just say no to Joey. Just say no to Flo. Or Nanu Nano. Nancy Reagan showed up on different strokes. And considering her usual wardrobe, that episode must have been black and white and red all over. Give me a category.
I remember growing up on the mountain and sharing my bedroom with 14.
And our special guest tonight, not Dopey, Dobie. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Let's see how you handle this one. Based on where he goes to ponder life's many mysteries, what might one say about Dobie Gillis? He's always got his head in the clouds. Dobie often finds himself up a tree. That Gillis boy is quite a thinker, or he sure spends a lot of time on the toilet.
Dobie, come out of there. You've been in there for over an hour.
Go away, Mom. I'm thinking.
You want to see what the smart money says? Dobie Gillis likes to ponder life's mysteries beneath a replica of Rodin's The Thinker. Yeah, and I'll bet he's thinking, why the hell did they name me Dobie, for God's sakes? Time to pick a category. Uh-oh, fresh slut tits eyesore.
It is time for activity session.
Grab hold of this gibberish category. Legal action against noisy eaters. Let's see how much of $10,000 you can win on this gibberish question. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. All right, slam that buzzer and start typing when you can tell me what show this rhymes with. Fan the way he smacks. First clue, it's an animated show. You know, that McLaughlin. Now's the time to type in your answer and hit that return key. The story of how the Warner Brothers built a film and television empire while living in a water tower. It's amazing stuff. Throw me a category. For your viewing pleasure, 10 million strong and growing. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. Well, I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I ate those Flintstone vitamins like they were candy. Say the Flintstones characters could only take the vitamin made in their image. Considering their vitamin is only a recent addition, who ran the greatest risk of malnutrition? Pebbles, Betty, Bam Bam, or Dino? Up until 1996, Betty was not able to take her own vitamin. I hear Barney was behind the conspiracy. I guess he thought osteoporosis would shrink Betty down to his height. All right, pick a category.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you. You're beautiful.
For your enjoyment, nice spread. We're talking 6K here, so pay attention. So you remember that rock and roll hit Centerfold by the Jay Giles Band where they sing My Angel is the Centerfold, right? Okay then. Say a well-known adult magazine wanted to do a spread called My TV Angel is a Centerfold because he or she never played an angel. Which of the following would not be considered? Paul Lynde, Della Reese, Michael Landon, or Carl Reiner? Paul Lynde never played an angel. He was a warlock on Bewitched, though.
I'm no angel, honey, but I make a wicked good bunny.
All right, I need a category.
You know what? You're playing great. I'll stop bugging you now. You know what? Actually, just one more question. Question 18.
Let's have a big warm welcome for, did I ever tell you about my Uncle Ron? You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. Hey, if anyone ever tells you that the cast of Welcome Back, Kotter was typecast after that show, you drop this bomb in their lap. What un-Horshack-like role did Ron Palillo play? A werewolf who never says, ooh, ooh, a crew-cut burnout who never says, ooh, ooh, a superhero who never says, ooh, ooh, or a Rubik's Cube that never says, ooh, ooh. In the 1983 cartoon Rubik, the Amazing Cube, Ron Palillo, TV's lovable Horshack, extended his career by providing the voice of a Rubik's Cube that came alive and had magical powers when it was solved. That's one unsolved mystery I can live with. Time to pick a category. Let's take a look at They Call Me Mr. Daryl. You get it right, you get 2K. Flex those fingers, here it comes. Suppose Daryl and Daryl open a school of public speaking. If they start each class with the only word they ever said on Newhart, how might they begin? Quiet! Sit! Wash up! Or listen! Man, you're playing like sit. Here's the one the winners pick. The Daryls speak one time and one time only. They shout quiet because their wives are arguing. Actually, Daryl wants to become a marriage counselor, but Daryl really wants to teach. Give me a category.
Question 20 now concludes its broadcast day.
Coming at you. When in doubt, say proactive a lot. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Forward march. If Laura Holt from Remington Steel were to speak at a convention about her secrets for success, what might her speech be called? Today's buzzwords: rich relatives, the advantages of imaginary management, how slave labor can boost your business, or embezzlement and you. Laura makes up her imaginary boss, Remington Steel, so that customers will take her business more seriously. Yeah, and let me tell you, sometimes I wish my boss was imaginary too.
I heard that, Schmitty.
Kidding. Category, please. Well, someone's in a big hurry to get to the attack. I wonder if you could find the time to look at this clue. We make beautiful music together. Ready to rock? Good luck. Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will you? Because...
You don't know. Beautiful. Very nice work, people. Hey, Raul, what's up? Are we doing another one of these?
Well, you're on the high scoreboard there, player. That's really exciting. You want to play again, all you have to do is give me the word.
Producing splat, spreadable lips, anuses, and teats. Moms love it because it spreads like butter. Kids love it because it goes down easy. And best of all, splat uses the parts of animals usually bound for the trash heap. And in today's waste-conscious world, that's important.
Spreadable lips, anuses, and teats.
Splat!
The yummy alternative.
Splat! Remember, if it spits, craps, or squirts, it's in there.
Hey, great party!
Yeah, but have you tried the punch? Here.
Ah, it's warm.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Warm drinks can spoil any party, but you don't have to suffer with this problem anymore, because there's ice. Ice is made with fresh water, not that salty stuff you find in the ocean. Ice is frozen water, and it keeps your drinks refreshingly cold.
Here, Jimmy, catch!
Ow, my eye!
Ice reduces swelling. When applied to a cut or bruise, ice can supply soothing, fast relief. Ice can even be used to transport severed limbs to your nearest emergency room. And when you arrive at the hospital, that very same ice can be melted down to provide a refreshing glass of ice-cold water. You've been through a lot. You deserve it. Ice.
Paid for by the National Ice Board, not affiliated with the National Water Council or the National Association for the Advancement of Water Vapor.
Next time on Acquaintances, Mikey and Daphne bump into each other in the elevator.
Hi, Daphne.
Hi, Mickey?
How's it going?
Okay, and you?
All right. Well, here's my floor. Maybe I'll see you at the coffee shop later.
Yeah, bye.
Russ has a dilemma.
I mean, Rebecca seems like a nice girl, but can I trust her to take my chinchilla to the holistic vet while I'm in Bermuda? I mean, it's not like we're friends.
And Monique and Trevor have a heart-to-heart.
My job at the restaurant is totally unfulfilling. My friends are a bunch of idiots with perfect hair, and even my brother is getting more sex than I am. My life sucks.
Do I know you?
Acquaintances, Thursday nights, followed by Caroline in prison.
Harry Reynolds White.
Say, slow down there, Blondie.
And Norman Whitey Morissette.
Where's the fire there, sport?
Are the whitest cops in L.A.
Get up, killer. Come on, get up.
What?
Hey, get up there. You're taking a little nap on me.
On patrol. They're a duo not to mess with.
I'm thinking about a crawler. Maybe a Bavarian cream.
Well, that sounds super, Harry. Just super duper.
And undercover, they've got the street cred to get the job done.
Well, we're certainly down, homeboy. We are A-OK.
Yepper, me and my partner here are just keeping it super duper real.
White and Whitey. Tuesday nights following Homeboys in Outer Space.
Super. Just super duper.
Extra carbonated Belch beer. Why else?
Coming up, another daycare horror story designed to make working mother feel guilty tonight.
This week on Zenora, Queen of Battle, Zenora and Janelle are trapped.
The rock slide covered the entrance to the cave.
We'll have to find a way to keep warm until morning.
And supplies are running low.
Oh no, the torch went out.
We'll just have to grope around in the dark.
Oh, what was that?
All on the next Zenora.
This fall to PBS.
One's a cop from the future. One's a witch doctor from the past. Together they fight crime.
Freeze!
Ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang.
Sundays on UBC.
How often do you think about the air you breathe? Oxygen, gas of life, or secret military death vapor? Tonight.
Ice. Watch out.
Why?
Slippery.
Oh. This message brought to you by the United States Department of Condescending Paternalism.